Hello everybody and welcome to another video of R&R Partners. My name is Ruxandra and today we're going to talk about 5 reasons you should invest in Romania. As you might know, this channel features mostly immigration law and commercial law videos about Romania. So if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And we advise you to watch this video until the very end, because reason number 5 you should invest in Romania is actually our favorite and might really surprise you. And now let's just jump right into it. Reason number 1 why you should invest in Romania is the up and coming real estate market. So, real estate prices in Romania are pretty great comparing to other prices in Europe and are on the rise. For us locals, it is not a great thing because it's harder to buy an apartment or a house for that matter. But for foreign investors, this is a great thing because if you get early in the game, so while prices are relatively low, you know that your investment will grow and it will make you a lot of money in the future. At R&R Partners, we have over the years many clients who wanted to invest in the Romanian real estate market. Some of them just wanted to buy property here for investment, while others also wanted to live here. And the property that they bought would also be considered an investment additional to being their place where you are actually living, while others even considered retiring in Romania, so having a stable home was a plus, because here prices are again relatively low compared to other EU countries. But even if you don't want to live in Romania, even if you are not planning on retiring here, the rent that you will receive from renting such a place and the added value that you receive in time because prices will go up and are continuing to go up is a great source of income and can diversify your portfolio in a great way. Also, if you don't want to come to Romania or stay here after you obtain your property, you can just hire a person who would administrate that asset for you. This can be a real estate agent or a special company that does administration for property. And at the end of the month, you just get the cash. And speaking of property, don't miss our video about 5 things you should know before buying property in Romania, which you can find linked here. So, reason number 1 why you should invest in Romania, in our opinion, is real estate. But reason number 2, which is really close, is business itself. So, opening a company in Romania. Because opening a Romanian company, even for a foreigner, is pretty easy. Especially with the help of a lawyer who knows what they are doing, like we are. If you're interested in buying property or opening a Romanian company, feel free to book a consult with us and we can chat more. But now coming back to reason number 2 why you should invest in Romania, that opening a company is pretty easy. At the moment when we are filming this video, we are in a pandemic, which brought of course many disadvantages, especially when it comes to travel. But when it comes to commercial law, it made things even easier because in the past, if you wanted to open a Romanian company, a few of the documents that needed to be done were supposed to be drafted at a notary or at an embassy. Right now, opening a company in Romania can be done 100% remote without you having to go to a public notary, which is not the case in other countries in Europe like Germany, where paperwork and going to public notaries is still a thing. We actually recently talked to some clients from Germany. They wanted to open a company. When I told them that everything can be just signed by them remotely, printed and sent back to me, they were really surprised, almost not believing that it is true. But it is indeed true. So opening a Romanian company can be pretty easy, and you do not have to own the company along with the Romanian associate, which again is not the case for other countries in Europe and around the world, and is a great advantage. When opening a Romanian company, at this moment there are 2 things that we cannot do for you remotely. Is opening a bank account, because we would not like our signature as lawyers to be retained as the bank. We do not want to have power of signature in our clients' accounts. And for the notary, giving a power of attorney to your accountant. But these are necessary steps that you should know about from the very beginning, and we like to be very transparent with our clients. So at the bank, we as lawyers, we do not go to open you a bank account, and at the notary, we cannot give a power of attorney to your accountant. And an expert accountant is necessary if you own an SRL, so limited liability company in Romania at all times. We are not accountants ourselves, but we can recommend you a great expert accountant to work with once you retain us as your lawyers. Now, since we are speaking about the companies, reason number 3 why you should invest in Romania is the tax system. A tax system that is pretty great in our opinion. Romania is more or less a fiscal paradise in the sense that when you open a Romanian company, you'll just pay 1% tax on your entire revenue if you have at least 1 employee in your company, and 3% if you have 0 employees. At the end of the fiscal year or quarterly, you can give yourself dividends. Those have a 5% rate of tax at the very moment when you are filming this video, but it is still a great tax compared to other European countries. So this could be an extra reason why you should open a company in Romania. And before going on, I just want to mention that if you want to know about Romanian companies more, then you can subscribe to our channel because we have a lot of more content on commercial law coming up. Now, reason number 4 why you should invest in Romania is access to great workforce. As you might know, salaries in Romania are lower than in the other parts of Europe, which is not such a great news for us Romanians, but if you want to open a company in Romania and you would like really hard-working people who know what they're doing, Romania is a great way to go. Romania is known for its great universities, so our people are really professional in what they're doing in fields like IT, engineering, even marketing, PR, and many other fields. And if you open a Romanian company, you have better access to this great workforce. And reason number 5 why you should invest in Romania, which is personally my favorite, is that Romania, being an EU country, we have really easy access to the rest of Europe. And when I mean access to the rest of Europe, I mean 2 things. 1, bureaucracy and administrative things, and 2, travel. So, when I speak about administrative things, I mean that because we are part of the European Union, and we have been so for many years, since 2007, your Romanian company will be an European entity. So it will be well seen for other EU companies. Some of the clients that come and open a Romanian company say that their clients, their business partners would rather deal with an European company, and while they are non-EU, opening a company in Romania is the easiest way to achieve that. And besides bureaucracy and administrative things, you should know that Romania has really easy access to the rest of Europe with regard to travel. So if you take the plane from Romania, usually from Bucharest airport, but also from other cities that have airports, in just a couple of hours or even 1 hour, you can be in another European country. So you can travel so fast to Germany, Italy, Spain, Greece, the UK. Well, the UK is part of Europe, but not of the European Union anymore, but you get the idea. To be honest, the only disadvantage that we have in Romania right now, and about which we get asked a lot from our clients, is that Romania at the moment is not a Schengen country. We hope that we will be part of Schengen in the near future. Up until then, I think you can take great advantage of the other things that Romania has to offer. And when we will get in the Schengen zone, it will just be an extra thing for you to take into consideration. And up until then, you should know that obtaining Romanian residency, which can be easier done once you have a Romanian entity, also offers you access to other countries around like Cyprus, Bulgaria, so look into that. And not to mention, if in the future you want to apply for Romanian citizenship, you will get an European passport. We published an ebook about how to obtain Romanian citizenship, which we will link down below, which has many useful resources on this matter. So make sure to check it out. So just to summarize, the 5 reasons why you should invest in Romania are: 1. The up-and-coming real estate market. 2. Opening a Romanian company is pretty easy. 3. The tax system in Romania is great. 4. You will have access to great workforce. And 5. From Romania, you have easy access to the rest of Europe. So can you find of any other reasons why you should invest in Romania? Or would you like to share advantages about investing in Romania that you had for yourselves when you did that? Make sure to leave us a comment down below and share with the community. And if you want to chat more on this subject, don't hesitate and book a consult with us, which can be done in person at our offices in Bucharest or by video call. And if you watched until the very end and you enjoyed our content, make sure to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. Up until next time, have a lovely day. Bye bye.